Hey everybody, Greg Rice, not in the bucket today at the home studio. And what I'm noticing is that tenants are preferring and leaning towards value, functionality, and affordability more than ever. Okay, so when I started, now we're going on 10 years ago, the goal for landlords was to make the units as nice, as pristine and shiny and granite and stainless and all that as possible to yield the highest rents possible and to attract the best caliber tenants. But what I'm noticing now is that those units are less desirable than they used to be. Tenants are opting towards more space, maybe utilities included, ease of parking, having laundry in the unit, pet policy okay, right? They're looking for more of a spectrum of things that they need than, oh wow, it's got a beautiful kitchen or it's got a beautiful bathroom, right? They obviously like those things, but they're willing to take maybe an apartment that's maybe 10, 20 years older, right? It's a little bit more dated. It's not as modern, but it has the functionality that they're looking for. And the price is usually more palatable for them. And recently I rented it's a 2-bedroom that I have, 389 Bullocks Point Avenue, 2nd floor in Riverside, Rhode Island. And I got $17.95 for it. It includes heat and hot water. It has off-street parking. It has in-unit laundry. Pets are okay. And it's been moderately updated. It's not one of my nicest units, but it's in great shape. It's got tile, yada, yada. And the girl that rented it, she could afford more based on her income. But she's taken this unit because, you know what? For $1,800, I got this space. I got what I need. I have some utilities included. And I have a little bit more breathing room. Instead of maybe I'm going to rent this $2,400 unit in this loft, get 1 bedroom, have to pay my heat and hot water, and maybe not have as much privacy, maybe fighting for parking, using communal laundry in the basement. So people are weighing out those options more, and I feel like they're kind of preferring the Olive Garden over the Capitol Grill. Like, we all love a nice fancy steak, but you know what? There's nothing wrong with a little soup, salad, and breadsticks now and again. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel that maybe when you're renovating your units or you're planning to acquire more units, look at stuff that's B and C quality. Maybe you do update the appliances. Maybe you do change the counters or whatever. But it doesn't need to be an entire gut job like a lot of landlords have done. Unless you got the money and you just want to do it and you want to set it and forget it, that's fine. But I'm just telling you that tenants I see are leaning more towards usefulness and just practicality for their lifestyle because everything else has become more expensive for them. So their housing cost is typically their number one expense. So if they can trim some fat off of that, it frees up some money for other parts of their life. Instead of all in on the granite apartment and, oh shit, how am I going to pay my car insurance? You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind. That's just something that I've been noticing. That can change as the economy changes. But right now, practicality is the move. So once again, Greg Rice, not in the bucket and not at Cumberland Farms either. Your property and your apartment mindset managed.